things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense will go to work first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finding open areas. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yard. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beating the offensive lineman there, trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give on the inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Hey, give the defense a lot of credit on that one. 3rd and about 5. Offense going RPO, so they're really putting you in a bind, but everybody doing a nice job reading their keys, and they're able to stop the back short of the first down marker. Big decision coming up here for the offense.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride on the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Trying to pull his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mark Chop.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any. breaks in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ford. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. Your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The give is to Williams. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but Great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
A strike downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Finds his man. It's Fitzpatrick.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide, sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the defender. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the ground with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Second down coming up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Makes the grab. It's Hayes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Never had a chance to get it going after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air, it's Daniels. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. There's a time the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now we'll hang here. The coach has called a timeout. the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job on the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Using the quick game. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That's it fly. Big fella moving. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. freshman got away with. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Using his feet. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Still on his feet at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, coming out in the 2nd half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short in the 1st. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got his man. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll send out the kicker here. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. It is perfect. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Jayhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the 2nd half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Oklahoma Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the...
Intercepted, the defense is set up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Still on his feet. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways. But he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the run, it's Brock. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got...
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Cowboys have it with a first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Up-tempo for the offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Going to sling it on second down. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cowboys in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This offense doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll take it himself. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cowboys! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Pulls it, fires to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Williams. Makes a man miss.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Rushes on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brings into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. At the 45, on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. On the option. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air, it's Daniels. Right down the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in great position.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking on the move. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds, maybe shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Brock. Whistle blows. Clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Across the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, we knew coming into this one that the quarterback run game was going to be a big part of what this offense is trying to do. And after that last carry, this guy's now got over 100 yards rushing.
From the red zone, it's Brock. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Rides to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll line up for a second down play. Here's another kneel down as they set up the game-winning field goal and run the time right down to the wire.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. scanning the field. It's Daniels. He's going up top here late in the game. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.